You're listening to Redneck.
The Foul Mouth Network. You're now tuned in to the motherfucking Foul Mouth Network. Shots fired. This is the Foul Mouth Network, and now here's Lucky Low and Mr. Foul Mouth Ken.
What's up, everybody? Foul Mouth Network. What's going on to all my people out there? We're coming to you with a nice recorded Foul Mouth Network type of thing here. We got a couple of things to address on this latest episode of whatever the fuck you want to call it here. But it's just me and Mr. Lucky Low. Chilling, coming to you on this great Sunday. I mean, Monday, man. I feel like it's a Sunday because it's a holiday.
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther. God bless Martin Luther.
God bless him for this day.
Big shout out to Martin Luther King and all he did in the U.S. and for the world. For the world in general. Big shout out to him, and
he had a voice.
Big shout out to all my African American friends, brothers and sisters, and family members that I do have on this Martin Luther King Day. And this is a day of remembrance for him and everything he meant to society in general. So big shout out to him and to what he stood for. And we got a couple other things to talk about. I've been getting fucking... for those of you who don't know, I want to thank everybody for the new family members lately here signing up. We just went past 1,800. I want to, definitely thank everybody for the new subscriptions to the channel, the new family members that we got here at Foul Mouth Network. Thank you so much. I've been getting a lot of DMs from some people that I know and some people who listen to the show and everything, and they're telling me about this video that this kid made about Tommy C. And, it was a video basically we went to war with this guy, okay? If you listen to us for a long time, we went to war with this dude a while back. We were a small channel, 200 subs, taking on a 40,000 sub channel.
Keeping it 100 back then.
Yeah, we were taking on a 40,000 sub channel. A 200 sub channel, basically beat the shit out of him. Anybody who listens to what we did knows that we just destroyed this guy with facts, with comedy, with all kinds of shit. We didn't take it too serious either, like he does. He seems to take everything fucking serious. But we
did a content cop on that guy.
Yeah,
he got fucked.
He definitely got exploited. For what he really was. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, you don't know my history with Tommy C. I worked over on Shot from the Point with Tommy C and Dead on Dave and all the fucking guys over there.
That's right.
Some of them I'm not cool with any of them, to be honest with you. There's just one dude that I do speak with still. That's Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Shout out to him. He always appreciates what we've done on this channel, what we represent on this channel. Straight realness. We don't fucking hide nothing.
Real, recognize real.
And this, you want to talk about real, you want to talk about hashtag real, this is the hashtag real shit over here, because we are what we say we are on and off the air. Anybody who disputes that, we will, listen, you might not dig what we do, that's fine. You might not want to listen to us, that's fine too. we don't say somebody should listen to us. It is what it is.
What it is.
People are going to listen to us if they want. If they don't want to, they don't have to.
Right,
we don't argue the point.
Hit the like button and subscribe. If you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Exactly. See you later. Go check out the next guy.
Right, there's plenty of content.
We do a show every Wednesday and Saturday. Our Saturday night shows are more of a, for those of people who know, our shows on Saturday night are more of like a 3-ring circus type of thing where we're getting tons of calls. We're getting people coming in and out of the show. We're getting some, big name YouTubers that come in here that we consider big names that we were watching when we first got into this, and people we started watching what got us into this in the first place. Yeah. So, you'll see anything like that on the show from any given night, as far as our Saturday night Insomniac show and Wednesday nights Foul Mouths Live, which we do in more of a news-orientated show on Wednesday nights where we really get down on some topics and bullshit about it.
Topics.
Plus, we have our show, Foul Play, that we do with Mr. Lucky Low here. He hosts that show, and that's basically, for those of you guys who don't know, it's more of a conspiracy theory-driven.
I put my tinfoil hat on.
Yeah, he puts a tinfoil hat on. He's our resident tinfoil hat wearer over here, Mr. Lucky Low.
That's right. Call me crazy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you can call it what you want, but bottom line is he loves that shit, and he has fun,
That's Monday nights, but we're now moving to Sunday.
Yeah, that's going to be Sunday nights now.
8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, so come check that out. We normally had it on during wrestling, and a lot of our fans are wrestling fans. They came over from the JCS Army, and they like watching their wrestling. So it's like, they watch us on the rebound, they watch us later on. That's fine, but we figured, if they want to watch us live and interact, because we've had people, send messages to us saying we'd like to fucking call the show and hang out and talk about these type of things with you guys, but you come on during wrestling, which I love, and blah blah blah.
We love interacting with you guys, so we wanted more people in there live.
Yeah, so we're changing the night. Hopefully, it'll give people more of a,
opportunity.
An opportunity to hang out with us and talk live. So people have been DMing me, asking me, what's up with this Tommy C thing and this kid, exploiting Tommy and everything. And as of you guys who know, I filled you in a little bit. I used to work there. I actually got fired. Well, if you technically want to call it fired, you could call it fired. I never made any money or anything. He basically brought me in. I did a couple of bits with him that hit big over with his audience. And then, he took the channel in a different direction from hockey into this drama area of where he is now. And it just seems like he just is, it's fucking just terrible what he's done with the channel now.
Very similar to like a Drama Alert. And he covers a lot of YouTube now, like just strictly YouTubers. Which is
I don't know if it's like Drama Alert, but I do know that it's...
in the same aspect of how Keem covers YouTubers, Tommy C covers YouTubers. So he's in that world, in that realm of YouTube, strictly, exposing the flaws like an SJW does, which I call hypocritical because there's a lot of flaws that he has himself, and he should not be judging other people. But this is what he makes his views off of. Yeah,
listen, the guy has been proven to be a hypocrite, lying piece of shit time and time again.
Many times.
I mean, it's just so many times. There's so many things videos that we could sit here and we could play, recordings all night long like we have. And if you want to hear some of those, I suggest you go back on the channel and listen to some of our other shows that we had.
We don't have the time for that.
We had shows called Tommy See the Truth, Tommy See the Truth.
See the Truth.
We had another video called Shots Fired from the Point.
Tinfoil
Tommy. We did a couple of videos where we answered back what he was saying about us. Now, we never went after him. When I left that channel and we went separate ways, I kept my mouth shut for the longest time. I didn't say shit.
It all started when Keem picked up Tommy C.
Tommy C started talking shit about me out of the fucking blue because and the whole reason that this all happened was we cut a video about Tommy NC 2010. Okay?
Right.
And which everybody seems to be doing now, questioning Tommy up and down. Everybody questions everything he does now. Back then, nobody did. When we did that, it was considered like taboo. So
how dare you?
Tommy C came to me and scolded me like I was a little child. And I told him, I don't know if you really know me after the last 7 months of working with you, that you're not speaking to a fucking child. I have my own family. We do our own thing here. We've always done our own thing at Foul Mouths Network. We had a show on here while we were still on with Tommy C on Shot from the Point.
Fresh and new.
You know, I mean, we've evolved in this year and a half that I've been gone from Tommy C's show. We've evolved big time.
Huge.
You know, huge. We became friends with people like Joe Cronin over there. He's a great guy. Go check him out. He's huge over here. JB. We became friends with a lot of people. Even Tommy NC 2010. A lot of cool people. The guy that we were, you know, not beating up, but kind of questioning his content at that time, because his content was really completely fucking all over the map at that point. It was like he was fucking just doing weird shit. So that's what we talked about for a good hour and a half. We played clips like we normally do. We did all kinds of funny shit. Go check the videos out. They're on here. Tommy's videos are on here. They're all on here. We don't hide shit. We even went after Joe Cronin in the beginning too. You know, like we
cleaned up a lot.
The shit that we were told about Joe Cronin in the beginning, and shout out to Joe Cronin. He's on the Patreon. He's a big part of what we do
Joe's
now.
A cool guy.
I'm gonna monetize this, and we work with Cronin constantly. And now I know Joe for Joe, not for what I was being told he was. But that's a whole nother story. And listen, nobody's perfect. Joe's definitely not perfect. I'm not perfect. And we all do fucking stupid things. You know, the bottom line is,
shit happens.
Leave it alone after a while. Who gives a fuck after a while? So, bottom line is, Tommy C couldn't let it go, and Tommy NC went to him a million times saying, "Hey, I'm friends with the guy now. Why can't we all just get along now and be cool with each other?" And Tommy C wants nothing to do with us. He thought that he was going to brush us off his shoulder, and we were going to go quiet into the night and be quiet with 100 subs that we had at that point when he first, you know, fired me and said, "You're going to be nothing. You're a nobody. You guys suck. You're horrible. You have nothing. You know, goodbye, and I'll never hear from you again." Well, he's heard from us a lot of times. Right. And he's hearing from a lot of other people.
Better in 1 year than this guy's done in years when he first started.
When I first joined Tommy C's network, he had 1,600 subs. Okay?
Right, I think
that was a culmination of 4 years of work on his channel doing hockey. Okay?
Right, and he earned it.
4 years of doing hockey.
Not that he didn't earn that.
He had 1,600 subs, which he earned. I mean, your content's going to get you what your content is. It is what
Keem came along. This guy.
Well, when Keem came along, the channel blew up and it went up to almost 50,000, and then it went back down to 30, and it's still fucking sinking like the goddamn Titanic right now as we speak. Okay? And the reason for that is, well, because he just does not give crisp, clean, funny, you know, interesting, you know, keep your eyes on it content. It's just not there. He thinks
his own fan base.
Listen, yes, and that he does quite frequently. And when callers call up, he's very snippy and he acts like a piece of shit to them. You know, I'm surprised. You know, he doesn't even thank people when donations pop up on screen and all this shit. I mean, but listen, we're getting sidetracked now. The bottom line is of this was people were DMing me saying, you know, you battled with him, blah blah blah. You went to war with this guy. What is this kid now doing this video on him for? And you know, I basically listened to the video. And heard the kid's complaint. And
12 years old. 12
years old. He's putting together a hell of a channel. This young dude. I'm a fan of his now. I'll watch his content definitely. I sub to the channel. He's a good young kid, smart kid. You can tell. And he basically had to deal with Tommy NC, and Tommy basically fucked him like he does to everybody he comes into contact with. He gives this
Tommy C.
Tommy C fucks him. And this kid gave a $300 donation to Tommy NC and someone else. I mean, to Tommy C and someone else that was there with him on the show. The kid was supposed to get the money back. If you watch the kid's video, he explains it a lot better than what I'm saying. But the bottom line is, long story short, he gives him a $300 donation. He wanted it back. Tommy goes on, makes a video saying he gave back all the money and it wasn't about the money and blah, 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 blah. The kid shows proof on his video that Tommy never gave him back the full $300. He gave him back $200 and robbed him for $100. Like a fucking scumbag, right? Okay, because he's desperate over there in Germany. The guy don't work.
Shit.
Every other video he makes, you can hear him say shit like, "Oh, I got to sneak out of here and buy cigarettes when my wife don't know." And the 40-fucking-1-year-old man. You're 41-year-old fucking man
to rob a 12-year-old.
Like what? Yeah, does that make you feel great that you robbed us? But see, what you did was you fucked up this time, buddy. You fucked up because you robbed a 12-year-old kid who has a voice this time. You robbed a 12-year-old kid who's gonna fire back. You robbed a 12-year-old kid who's not gonna fucking sit down and take it like every other kid that you fuck over.
I know he listens to our show, whether he wants to admit it or not. So I just want to say to Tommy C, stop covering KeemStar, because the
it's
more
getting
that
old,
you cover
bro.
this guy, it's played out at this point.
It's getting
and
old.
The more that you give this guy light and attention, the more that you are sinking your channel.
Yeah.
You're losing subs every day.
Every day,
It's
dude.
time to move on.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
it's time
Tommy?
to call it, bro. Go and fucking
raise the white flag.
go and do
just
some more
stop.
hockey, dude, or something. Seriously, because this just is not working no more. Your channel is fucking horrible. And what's even more horrible than that is your boy Dead on Dave.
Oof.
That guy is an e-begging piece of fucking shit, man. At least people do stuff to earn what they get on the internet. Okay? This guy fucking thinks he's out on a gallivanting the fuck around the U.S. right now on the East Coast, and basically telling people, I'm going to be living off your money and living in your apartments and your houses. He's with a person right now that he knows through his channel. Okay? He's staying at a person's house. This chick who's known from his channel. Like,
well, listen,
isn't that fucking weird?
For the people out there that actually follow Dead on Dave, if you know who he is, KeemStar actually put out a tweet the other day of a picture of Dead on Dave and said, look at this bird. What kind of bird is this? Something to that extent. And he ate that up, and he went with it, and he started streaming, and he starts talking about how Keem talked about him, and he had no idea, and all these people were DMing him. And then this guy, KeemStar, DMs Dave and tells him, I'm going to give you 5 videos, and you're going to put them on your channel. And he did. And he put them on his channel. And Keem basically is talking about this company, Pink Flamingo. It was going to be a startup company, an apparel company, you know, for a clothing line. And he was going to get into it with these different YouTubers, and it fell through. So Tommy took that, Tommy C, and he attacked KeemStar again about an apparel line that didn't even start. This guy is so obsessed with KeemStar, I don't know how else to explain it. There's an obsession. There's something wrong.
It's fucking sickening, dude. It really is.
It really is. There's something.
It's like
wrong.
building your channel on another man. That's all you sit there and do is talk about that guy on your channel. It's like watching a vlogger and then your channel getting known about talking about that vlogger. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, really?
All I can say is
really,
triggered.
dude? Really? That's what you are now?
And forget it. I mean, you watched it on Dave. He's got the different hats. Every time a scene changes or you
it's
get a
so
donation.
fucking
this
lame.
guy,
but the
this guy
hypocrisy
changes
is
his hat.
it's through the roof, dude. He's sitting there and he's fucking saying, well,
polish.
if I get a laptop now, while I'm here in the States, if I get a laptop, I'll start doing it from the laptop.
Right, I just need your donations.
And then I'll do this, and I'll start doing, like, I just need your donations to get started here and to get dinner tonight. And also,
go out and get a job.
Yeah, dude, like, are you fucking kidding me? You're traveling the U.S. right now from Germany. Your wife, number one, she lets you stay in some fucking, somebody's apartment that you don't even fucking really know.
That's
like,
just weird.
that's fucking weird relationship right there anyway.
I'm all for people giving donations. If there's somebody talented on a channel with good content, like you do song parodies, so you're fucking hilarious. They want to donate because you're putting in work. This guy goes on camera and opens up a deck of Pokemon cards, and all he does is show you the cards.
I know.
Like, that's not something I'm gonna pay for. What kind of fucking entertainment is that?
I don't know, man. And
people watch it, but not many.
No, not many. He doesn't get many views. Dead on
it.
Dave. He's fucking really just a horrible YouTuber. He thinks that he's on a level of being like a real deal YouTuber.
8,000 subscribers he got
where
off of
people
Tommy.
he really honestly, if you watch this guy, he honestly thinks he's got the masses listening to him and watching his every move. He's sitting there talking to the camera like, and guys, I'll show you through this neighborhood that we're gonna be going through today. You guys are gonna love it, and we're gonna have such a great time together. And I'm just like, dude, you are fucking delusional.
Well, he used to be a lot bigger, and he lost a lot of weight. So
he did. He lost a lot of weight. He looks
like he's got.
He looks
you know,
good. I mean, I don't know if he looks good. He kind of looks like, you know, when those people who are big lose weight and they look good, really good,
flappy.
and then you notice those people who like are big and they lose weight and they look fucking terrible. Like, you ever see
sickle
those?
cell anemia. That's kind of
like he had sickle cell.
like he had sickle cell.
He looked like he had fucking some sickle cell anemia over there, man. Yeah, he had sickle cell, right? I don't know. I don't know about that, man. Maybe he had some sickle cell. And
he's starting to look a little sick. I don't know.
He does look a little weird, bro. It doesn't look like it's good weight that he's losing.
No,
it looks like it's like kind of like bad weight.
Like a KeemStar when he comes on now.
It kind of looks
like I'm watching a KeemStar Junior.
Yeah, it goes.
Yeah. Let me tell you what Dead on Dave got. He got sickle cell anemia.
Sickle cell anemia.
Sickle cell anemia. Oh.
That's talent.
When you get caught in between your couch and a hard place, how the fuck you gonna get up and get off out your ass, man? Dead on Dave, man. He got sickle cell anemia, man.
Sickle cell anemia.
Sickle cell anemia. Dead on Dave got sickle cell, man. And it go like this. Yo.
Yeah.
Sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia. Oh, Dead on Dave. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Sickle cell anemia. You look like you popped. Sickle cell anemia. Motherfucker looked like a balloon that had a lot of air in him at one point, and it popped. Somebody just filled him back up with some air.
Shit.
Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop.
Now, if Dead on Dave went on live and did something like that, I would throw him some money.
Sickle cell anemia.
That's how you do it.
His shtick is fucking changing hats every 5 minutes. That's his shtick.
And open up,
you know what I mean? Like, listen, the guy, and then I love how how him and that other fucking fruitcake over there go about where they go and they fucking use the time they served as this shield to where you're not allowed to make fun of them. You're not allowed to question what they do. How dare you question them, these wounded warriors of, you know what I mean? Like, I have a million people in my family that fought. My father fucking fought in the Vietnam War, was shot down in a helicopter for fucking 3 days, floating in the ocean. Both my grandfathers fought in the Second World War. My great-grandfathers, both of them, actually 3 of them, fought in the First World War. So
I
please,
respect that. I mean, my father fought in Vietnam as well.
Yeah, so don't sit there. My father came home and got spitted on, okay, motherfucker? You guys came home and you got treated like kings, okay? And that doesn't diminish what you did or the time you served for this country, which I do thank you for, and I've never questioned that. As long as beef that went on between all of us, I've never questioned their time served ever. That's the one golden area and their family that I will not go there, okay? Right. But when you start using it as a fucking shield, that's bullshit. And I've seen them use it so many fucking times now as a shield, it's not even fucking funny anymore.
Right, it's like you want to dish it out, but you can't take it.
Yeah, it's like, oh God, the minute you start attacking me and you start winning, I pull out the fucking veteran shield. Come on now, man.
Right, I could talk shit to you.
Stop
but
using that.
To me, I'm a veteran.
You're online, you dumb motherfucker. There's veterans out there that can't even get online because they have no fingers, okay? They're out there fucking feeling the pain. They can't even get online. You're online. Stop taking things. Stop taking it so fucking serious that you got to throw it in everybody's fucking face every time somebody goes to, you know, question what you do or what you stand for. It's thrown in people's faces. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a fucking advantage of that.
You got Tommy C on Twitter fucking making fun of Kavos. I mean, Kavos
fucking bullshit.
He has great content.
Dude, all Tommy C does is make fun of younger dudes. Well, I mean, there's only younger dudes around him, but because he's so fucking old. But I mean, you know, it's all he does. That's his shtick. He goes after fucking younger people. He tries to rip them a new ass. He thinks he's gonna rip them a new ass.
For an older man, Tommy C is childish.
He really is, dude.
Davos and he took.
Dude, how do you think his wife feels with him as a husband? Like, think about that shit. This is a dude who says he's making a career out of YouTube, but knows he should have a job with as many kids as he fucking has. You know you should be out there working. You know, and that goes for Dead on Dave too, who's now surfing the whole East Coast on his Patreon and his donators' backs right now. And he's lucky that he has these people out there that will give to him, that don't see the bullshit behind his eyes. Because when he's in the camera, looking in the camera, and I watched that video today, which was taken down, this video was taken down today, okay? It's him somewhere in Connecticut. They took the video down. Okay, he's begging. Oh, once I get this laptop, once we get this, like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Once we get this laptop,
I don't want to put out Cronin
fuck
stuff,
out of here, man.
But Cronin is a great example. He got, whether he got fired or he walked away and he quit his job, I don't know what the scenario.
No, he got laid off. He got laid off.
Yeah. He's a perfect example. He does this full time on YouTube. He's very good at what he does.
But he's successful at it, and people love what he does.
Right, you either got it or you don't.
Yeah.
And in Tommy C's situation, he's trying to do what Cronin does, but he just doesn't.
Yeah, but Tommy C is living off of the back of someone else. Okay, Tommy C is trying to build a castle with someone else's name.
Right, at a certain point, you just give up, and then you go out there and you look for a job.
He's trying to build a castle on the back of KeemStar's name, okay? He's trying to build something on the back of KeemStar. Build something on your own, man. Build your own content. Why does it always have to be about the same dude and what that dude is doing? Get off his fucking dick.
Right,
you're
lucky.
To
be on a podcast called Baited, if you guys aren't familiar with it.
You're lucky KeemStar even fucking pays attention to you two fucking clowns. I don't know why he does. I don't know why he doesn't pay attention to other people that have way more fucking talent than these two idiots, but he does. The bottom line is he pays attention to you two assholes and what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Give Tommy NC a little more respect. You would have never got discovered if not for Tommy NC. I think they don't even talk to him like that anymore.
No. Well, look at Colossal, man. Colossal bailed. They bailed from that shit show they were doing. The fucking that show that they were doing. The fucking 33 and a third fucking dildo show they were doing or whatever.
Another show called Catch 33, I think it was called.
Yeah, they were doing this Catch 33 thing, and it was with Colossal's Crazy, and look how fucking fast that thing fucking went to shit. And it did because, you know why? People saw the bullshit. Even clowns saw the bullshit and said, what am I doing with these fucking assholes? What kind of decision did I make to go against KeemStar in this situation and to think KeemStar is the bad guy when in reality, Tommy C and Dead on Dave spew more lies and more bullshit than anything fucking...
Well, not for nothing, Foulmouth Ken, but don't you think after being a YouTuber in general, your shit gets aired out? I mean, eventually, all your stuff gets aired out.
Well, okay, so do I consider these guys even YouTubers? No, I don't. I consider somebody like Joe, even if I wasn't friends with Joe Cronin and I hated his guts, right, I would say he's a YouTuber more than they are. He makes a living off of it. He pays bills. He does it a lot because this is his job, right?
So you're saying someone that does this full time would be a YouTuber?
Yes, I consider that person a YouTuber. I don't consider certain people YouTubers who cannot make a living off of this. I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I don't consider some close friends who are YouTubers. You know, unless you're making money on this, then you can sustain your life on going on the computer and pay your bills and live a normal life. That's when you're a YouTuber.
That's a good point.
That's when I feel you have crossed from being a person who comes on here and does a show or tries to entertain people or vlogs their life into the realm of now you're a YouTuber personality.
Well, I think that has a lot to do with what you were talking about as far as these guys are trying to make this their full-time job.
Yeah, and I don't doubt their hustle, man, nor do I disrespect it. I just don't personally think that these guys are entertaining and they have any talent. And you want to know something? The best thing that ever happened to me was me leaving Shot from the Point. Because not only did it open up doors for me in the sense of we were able to do more on our network and concentrate on what we were doing, but we also met other people and became friends with them, like Joe Cronin, like a Billy Ricky, just a ton of people that we have come into. And I can't even name all of them. There's just so many of them. Talented fucking people that have worked with us, that have sent us stuff, that have been a part of many phone calls and sticks and fucking... They've been a part of it all, man. Song parodies and bits and just everything. And we would not have met all those people or done any of those things if I didn't get let go from working with those guys, which... Thank God I did, because once he told me, you either take the fucking video down or else you're gone. You're not a part of this no more. And I said, well, guess what? I ain't taking the video down. Goodbye.
Smartest move you ever made.
Yeah, it was, man. It definitely was, because it separated us with that asshole. And now the truth comes out about this guy, and it keeps coming out. And when you piss off kids that are 12 years old, like as many times as he has, you know, all different ages, all different people that he's pissed off, that he thought that he could walk all over, and he has. He's walked all over a lot of them. They're young guys. They don't have a big mouth like he does. They don't know the things that he knows. He knows that he can verbally and mentally shit on these people. So he does it. Even the callers that call in that are his so-called fans, they find out real quick, wow, this guy's a piece of shit. I'm never listening to him again. It happens every show he does. Every show. Okay? So now with knowing that, and you run into the wrong 12-year-old, you ran into the wrong motherfucking 12-year-old this time, bro. The wrong one.
I can't believe 12 years old.
This one has a voice. This one has a head on their shoulders.
And his core fan base are young people.
Yeah, so. And this one knows how to get back and how to say what's on his mind. And man, did he ever. And you got your asshole ripped, bro. You got ripped. You got ripped up, dude, Tommy C. You got ripped up, dude.
Yeah, so the smartest thing for them is to just stop mentioning KeemStar and just to move on with your life. Just try to
just move on with your life. Dave, my advice to you is keep the sling on the left arm. Don't let it change from the left to the right, or else people definitely ain't going to keep donating to you and feel bad for you if they see the fucking sling on the other arm. Come on, dude. Use your brain. That's number one. My number two advice to Dead on Dave would be, if you're going to go and surf the East Coast and make your fucking Patreon and your donators pay for it, at least try to sound convincing and leave your video up for them to see it instead of taking it down, because we all know why you took it down. It looked like you were begging. And yes, it did look like you were begging, Dave. That's why you took it down. I know you did. And yes, it did look like you were begging. It did. And it came off that way too, so no wonder why you took that shit down.
Guys, we are raw and uncut. We don't care. We put it all out there. We want you guys to know what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, but you know what? For the people that have not listened to us long and they are hearing us maybe the first time, or this is the second or third time you heard us, we don't always do this. Listen, the bottom line at this channel is we want to have fun first. That's it. Laugh and have fun first. We try not to disrespect anybody who doesn't disrespect us. We try not to fucking make anybody feel uncomfortable. We try to have our chat an open and you know, forum that you can speak what's on your fucking mind and say whatever you'd like on there, and there shouldn't be any repercussions for it. Sometimes people go well over the line and then there's repercussions, and sometimes people bring it right up to that edge but pull it back at the right time, and they know, okay, you know, this is as far as I can go and get my word out. So we don't want anybody to feel like they can't get their word out or anything like that. You are able to say whatever the fuck is on your mind here at Foul Mouse Network, in the chat and on the show, if you ever want to call in during our live shows.
I'd love to do another one of these episodes where we just talk about YouTube, because I love, you know, just talking about the content in general.
Yeah, I do, and we're going to be doing a lot more of these now in the new year. Like I said, we put it into full gear in January. We have stuff being uploaded onto the Patreon tonight, so go over there and check that out if you haven't heard it yet.
Oh yeah,
this is going to be out on the YouTube channel, and you know, basically, like I said, I got a lot of messages saying, what's your take on the whole thing with the kid, you know, blowing up Tommy C and blah blah blah. You know, there's a lot more I could say about the situation, and maybe one day I will. A lot of our fans that have been watching us for a while have heard the story already. They know the deal. Just filling the new people in on that have DM'd me and wanted to hear the situation, because they knew I was connected to Tommy C somehow. I used to suck his dick.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, when Cronin wasn't around. So yeah. But yeah, that's you know, that's the take on it as far as this. And like I said, there's a lot that was left unsaid. But we're not going to get into all that, you know. I mean, we just come on here and touched on this situation real quick and just want to say what's up.
There's a lot more to come. I mean, we're going to be talking about a lot of different YouTubers on the platform and not exposed, but just talk about different content and what we think.
Yeah, guys, I also want to give you guys an update. Me and my wife are going to be coming on to the PS4 soon and playing video games and stuff. We're going to have that kind of streams available now too on the channel. Well, I think we're going to be playing NHL soon, me and my wife, Mrs. Foulmouth, Ken, and also I'll be hooking up with JB and Joe, playing hockey with them, and Blake. Shout out to Blake and everything.
Lizzie Blake.
And Blake actually sent me this because he wanted me to play this for everybody. I know it's out there and people have heard it, but you guys got to hear this before we bounce. This is a Steelers fan yesterday when the Steelers blew their game like they did. And this guy just took shit to the next level. Like, I mean, fucking really just embarrassing. But this is what this dude, this Steelers fan, had to say.
I'm gonna kill myself! I'm gonna be hanging from the bathroom. Don't ask me to do nothing. Dishes, nothing. I'm gonna kill myself.
Don't ask this guy to do the dishes. Don't ask him to do anything, because he's gonna be hanging in the fucking bathroom.
Holy shit.
Oh my God! And that shocking loss last night by the New Orleans Saints, man. It sucked to see them lose. Shout out to Cal, Alabama. Hey, man, listen. You got your college team. You can't have it all. You know what I mean? Can't have it all, Mr. Cal, Alabama.
God, I got such great people that watch.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of good people that surround us here in the community. And
got any shout-outs?
No, but just shout-outs to the new Patreon family members that came on. Your names will be in the description of the videos starting this week on the show. Any questions or anything you guys want to, suggest to us or tell us, come and hit us up on the Patreon or on our Twitter. Tweet at us or Skype us, anything. And like I said, we're going to be doing the Foul Play now, starting next Sunday nights again. And also, we're going to be doing these videos every once in a while that are recorded, so you're not going to hear phone calls and stuff on it, which gives us more time to talk and just get our points across and all that. And don't forget our live shows every Wednesday and Saturday night at 9 o'clock Eastern on the Foul Mouths Network, Insomniac and Foul Mouths Live.
And every other Thursday.
Don't forget to check those out. Every other Thursday, the State of the JB, State of the United States, the State of the whatever the fuck, I always say it wrong. State of JB, the State of United States of JB, the whatever the fuck.
Twister.
Yeah, the United States of JB, every other Thursday on the channel, plus the hockey shows we're going to be doing. And we have a bunch of other shit we're going to be doing. You'll be seeing random stuff and stuff that's scheduled. So check it out. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it clears a little something up to the new people on the channel, the new family members that have subbed us lately, and the new family members over on the Patreon. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Look for new Patreon material tonight on there. Lucky Low with a Foul Play short.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be loaded up very soon within the next 2 hours on that Patreon, and so will this video on the regular channel. Shout out to the Joe Cronin Patreon. Go check it out. Joe Cronin Patreon.
JCS.
Corrupted Podcast. Go check that out every Saturday night live on the Joe Cronin Patreon. And also check out the JB Patreon also. Brand new material on there. The Billy Ricky Patreon, the Billy Ricky channel, Billy Ricky warm-up show every Saturday night right before Insomniac. Go over to the Billy Ricky channel, go sub, hit the like button, and go check him out for exclusive content also on Patreon. And guys, this is me and the one and only Filthy Mouth Gamer, and, well, he was supposed to be here, but the one and only Lucky Low. Shout out to Filthy, and we'll see you guys very soon on the channel. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Sickle Cell Anemia, Wednesday night on the channel. Foul Mouths Live. We'll see you guys then. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.